Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's Souls and Laces back with another video. And for today's video, as you guys already see from that thumbnail and that title, we got another heater here that we haven't seen in over a decade. And I'm so glad to have these in hand now. And let's just get right into the video. Alright, so for all my box heads out there, I'm going to show you guys the box. You know how we always do here. So I'm going to show you guys the box. It's just a standard Nike box, a matte black, and then you got that Nike branding and that swoosh and like a glossy black finish. It's the same all around, almost like the undefeated boxes that we got with the Air Maxes, so it's the same thing. But now let's get right into the label. And the label reads Nike Air Max 90 NRG, which I believe stands for energy, and the NRG stands for sneakers that are basically like, like I guess more limited collabs, special editions, sneakers like that. So that's what the NRG stands for. If you didn't know, now you do. Let's take a look at the colorway, and the colorway reads Sail, Sheen, Straw, and Medium Brown. This is a size 7.5. It is a personal size, and retail was $140. So like I said, you guys seen already the thumbnail, you guys know what we're getting into. So now I'm gonna bring the sneakers and I'll be right back. Alright, but here's a look at the sneakers now. So this is the Air Max 90 in the DQM Bacon colorway. So man, very excited that these were dropping again. These were, I think they were originally supposed to release in Air Max month for 2020. But as you guys already know, COVID kind of messed up a lot of things for everybody. So I think Nike just postponed that, and then they released it for this year, 2021. So, like I said, very excited that they finally brought these back. And we have not seen these since its original release in 2004. So man, it's been over 10 years, and so excited to have these in the collection now. But yeah, like I said, it's just a very dope sneaker. It's been a while, and it's been a minute since we've seen this sneaker, and they did us right for this Air Max month and Air Max day. So these released 3/26, and yeah, very dope. So I don't want to be too repetitive explaining the whole sneaker and just breaking it down, because I'm sure you guys seen videos and posts on social media about these. So I'm not gonna really get too in depth with this sneaker, as I think you guys should know about this colorway and know what we're about to get into. And if you don't, shame on you. But now if you don't really know too much about this sneaker, I'll leave a link for a video that Sneaker News did with Dave Ortiz, which was the designer of the colorway on this Air Max. So I'll leave the link in the description box if you guys want to check that out and want to know more about the sneaker. But just the basics. So this colorway is inspired by bacon. That's pretty much self-explanatory. And Dave Ortiz was the designer and co-owner of Dave's Quality Meat, which was a sneaker boutique in the meatpacking district in New York City. And unfortunately, that store no longer exists. It closed down, it shut down. But yeah, I'll leave that video in the description so you guys can watch that after this. But let's get right into the sneaker. So we have an Air Max 90, the bacon colorway, and you can kind of see already the colors right here and why it's called that. So you got the hits of the red, the pink, the browns, and like the tans. So like I said, pretty self-explanatory of the colorway. So you got your Air Max 90, and let's dive right in. So over here by the ankle, you got your white tumbled leather, and it may look like it has a design on it, but that's just like the quality of the leather. It's very good. Now let's take a look at the swoosh. So this was kind of disappointing because like the sneaker all around is very premium. They use very premium materials, and just this pink swoosh right here is just It's not really like soft like this white leather right here. It's not really soft. So I mean, it's all good though. Everything else is pretty good. But let's continue. So over here, you got your Air Max branding in brown. Then by the side panels, you got like this tan suede right here. Very nice material. You got your air sole unit in pink with that brown tab right there. And then take a look at the midsole right here. So it's not a white color. It has like a tan, almost off-white color to it. So it's not completely white, although it may look like that in camera, but no, just letting you guys know that it's not. So let's take a look at the sides. So you got, so just real quick, just some real, from what I know and what I've seen, the only differences that I can really say is the shape of the sneaker. You know, it's not like how its original release. And for those of you who had the original release, you guys can see this, but you know, it's hard to replicate the same exact shape of a sneaker before, just like Jordans from back in the days until now. It's very hard to replicate that. You know, we might think it's simple, but it's not. So I mean, overall it still looks good. I like it, but that's just me. And then the red right here is also, I think, another difference from the older model, because in camera well, I'm talking about this red right here before you guys can get confused, but in camera it might look darker, but in person it is a little lighter, which, you know, it's fine. It doesn't really bother me, but I just wish it was kind of more darker. It looks better, but you know, it is what it is. Let's continue. You got these tabs right here that are in brown. You got this red nubuck that runs around the toe box area and on the sides. So right here for the toe box, you got that same tumbled white leather right here that you saw on the side. Very nice. Now let's take a look at the laces. So these are the standard laces right here. It got like that tan color. Their tongue is done in that pink mesh. Very nice. And then right here for the tongue, you got like a brown patch, the Nike branding done in your red. So very nice. Now let's take a look at the back. So you got your Nike Air right there in pink with those tabs in brown. You got that suede that wraps around to the back as well. The midsole, like I said, it has like that cell colorway. Now we turn to the medial side. So the medial side is gonna be pretty much the same thing as the lateral side. You still got those reds, the pink, the browns, the tans, pretty much the same thing. And so I went ahead and swapped the laces out already. So I wanted to see what they would look like with the red laces. So here's what this one looks like, which is kind of nice. It gives it more like a pop to it. So I might stick with the red laces on this one. And but the tan, you know, the standard laces is not that bad. But like I said, the red gives it more of a pop to it. Let's take a look at the ankle lining, sock liner, whatever you guys want to call it. So it is done in leather. So that's very premium right there. And then if you look at the insoles, so you got your red insoles and then Nike Air branding done in pink. Size 7.5 tag right there. You know, same old, same old. And now let's look at the outsoles. So the outsoles are done in your standard Air Max 90 outsole. You got that waffle look, got your Nike branding, and it's all done in brown. So very simple for that. And so I actually bought these for resale. I copped them from somebody who won a raffle from up New York City. Here's the look at the receipt. So they got the 7.5, but this is way uptown, so that's way too far for me. So we were able to meet somewhere more, you know, convenient for both of us, I guess I would say. And these came with like a little bit of extras. So it came with that Nike Air right there. Got your Nike Air Max Bacon, like a stamp. Then you got the DQM sticker right there. So that's very cool. And the thing that I like about these is that every like sneaker boutique that was carrying these kind of did their own way of dropping these. Some stores had you know, sealed bacon. They had BLT sandwiches, but it's mostly like local stores, you know, smaller boutique stores. Some stores around by me did the same thing, which was very cool. And that's something we don't really get with sneakers these days, the experience. So it was definitely, you know, I miss that, you know, feeling of when you go on release day and, you know, kind of got like a theme to it. So very cool, like, you know, it was nice to see, you know, even though I didn't really win from a raffle. Like I said, I bought these off resale. And so let's take a look at the extra laces. So your extra laces come in pink, as you guys saw, and then I swapped it out for the red ones already. So you got your red right here and the tan, the standard ones. And so yeah, that's that. And you know, Nike released, it was supposed to be just a regular drop, but then Nike ended up switching it up to a draw, and which kind of sucks because draws, you just, it's basically just all luck. So either you hit or you miss. And when I entered that day for Air Max Day for the draw, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna hit. And then next thing you know, I got an email notification, you know, thank you for your order from Nike. I was very excited because I was like, wow, I actually hit on a draw, and that's rare because the last time I've ever hit on a draw was on the Nike Dunks. If you guys seen that video, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I won the draw for these on the sneakers app, so I was very excited. So I have two pairs. The other pair is going to be coming in from Nike. This is the one that I bought off resale, and I got these for $220, I believe. I was originally supposed to get them for $190, but the seller said that someone offered them $210. So I was like, you know, $220, I'll give you $220. We're gonna meet up. And so we met up and I bought them. And but these are not really going for much, so if you missed out and struck out, definitely buy a pair now before, you know, some months. If you wait longer, some months down the road, they might go up, but who knows, because kids these days don't know about this colorway. And they did kind of disrespect the Air Max 90, because you see some of the Air Max 90s sitting in stores. So these kids must not know, but yeah, these are very dope. Very excited to have them in hand. Definitely needed two pairs for personal. Just one last look. So let me know how it went for you guys. Did you guys pass? Did you guys take an L? Or did you take a dub on one of your local raffles or online raffles? I entered every raffle. I struck out everywhere, even from Extra Butter. If you guys been watching my videos, I've gotten W's from there, and I just, you know, struck out. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end of this video. So let me know how it went for you guys. Were you guys excited to see these come back out? What did you guys wear for Air Max Day? Let me know in the comment section for sure. I want to hear what you guys wore. And definitely like, comment, and subscribe. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, check out my other videos, then subscribe. But yeah, this is the end of the video right here. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, peace.